Hello everybody, welcome back to another edition of Homemade, and today you all, we are making chicken on a stick. And this chicken on a stick, it is so simple, but it is so packed full of flavor. We are going to deep fry this in our electric fryer that has a basket. So I want my entire chicken on the stick to be submerged in the grease. So I need to make sure that my skewers are long enough to fit inside of the basket without part of it sticking out, because we want it to cook evenly, of course. So what I've done is I've already measured one of my skewers. I did cut a total of 6 skewers. We are hoping to get 6 chicken on a stick out of this. I am using 3 large chicken breasts that I do have to chop up. And I'm also going to be using 1 whole onion. And for my pickles, yes, it's going to be chicken, pickles, and onions on this chicken on a stick, y'all. And it is so good. For my pickles, I like to use these type of small dill pickles. And I just like to chop them up myself. I just like to cut them into this type of chip, and it is a little thicker. So I'll cut these, and the way that they will go on our skewer is they will go this way. That gives them a better tendency or a better chance of staying on your stick. So I'm just gonna go ahead, chop these up. Now comes my onion. So the way that I chop my onion up is I like to go ahead and cut it into quarters. Before we start chopping up our chicken, we are going to go ahead and make our slurry and season our flour. For my seasonings, I do have 1 tablespoon of Creole Seasoning, 1 tablespoon of Paprika, 1 tablespoon of lemon pepper seasoning, 1 tablespoon of garlic and herb seasoning, and I also have just about a ½ tablespoon of onions. So I'm going to season my flour. I'm going to add this is our breader. In the breader, we have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. In our slurry, we also have 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, to our breader, we are going to add 1/4 cup of corn starch. And I'm just going to give that a quick whisk. For our slurry, again, I have my 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I did add maybe a tablespoon of my seasonings to this. And to this, I am adding 1.5 to 2 cups of cold water. So I didn't add all of my water at first. I just want to make sure I'm getting as many clumps out as possible. You want to have a buttermilk type consistency with your slurry. So you may not add the entire amount of your water. So just to be on the safe side, we're going to say add 1/2 cups of water. And if you need to add more, you can, but 1/2 cup should do it, because you're looking for that consistency right there. Now we'll start to chop up our chicken. So I'm going to go ahead, put my gloves on. If you'll see, again, I have 3 just medium to large size chicken breasts. So I like for my pieces of chicken to be thick, not really thin. So I'll slice my chicken breast down the middle twice. That'll give me 3 pieces. And for my pieces, I like for them to be about that thick. If you'll see, it's not small, it's not too thick. So you should get about 3 to 4 pieces, or 3 to 4 chunks. We're going to go ahead and get started assembling our chicken on the sticks. So what I like to do is I like to start with a piece of chicken at the bottom. And the reason being is because it kind of stabilizes your chicken on the stick. So I go chicken breast. I'll do pickles. Now, if you wanted to do onions at this stage, feel free. And when I'm skewering my pickles, I kind of try to find the fleshiest part to stick through. Put my onion on. And you just kind of want to break your onion up. And I also don't like to smash them all the way down, because what happens is it tends to not let your chicken on a stick cook all the way through. So I like to begin and end with a piece of chicken. So this is our assembled chicken on a stick. If you're unable to toss your chicken in the slurry, you can easily use a measuring cup or a large spoon and just pour the slurry over the chicken on a stick. Make sure that it's fully coated. You're going to shake it off, and you will just toss it into your breader. Now, we're going to finish breading these, and we are going to go to our fryer, fry these up, and come back and enjoy this goodness. So we are about to start putting our chicken on the sticks into our grease. Now I'm going to only fry these 2 at a time because I want them to stay crispy, and I don't want to overcrowd my fryer. It does not take long for these to fry. You want to make sure that it is completely submerged into your grease. I'm going to put my top on. So our chicken is ready. We're going to go ahead and pull these out of the grease. Our chicken on the sticks are done, you all, and they smell so good. Of course, we were able to make 6 of them, and just look at that golden brown. They are crispy. They smell good, you all. So I'm going to go ahead and sample one of these, and I'm going to sample them with my Get Back sauce. You all. Now, they're still hot, but they're good. These are so good. So good. Now, when you try these, because you will try them, they are too simple. They are too simple for you not to try them. When you try them, make sure you leave your comments, your pictures, whatever. If you want to keep seeing these easy homemade recipes, make sure you like, subscribe, and share our channel. As I always say, cooking is as easy or as hard as you make it. But I promise you, if you keep it simple, be yourself, life in itself can be so much easier. Thank you for joining me for another episode of Homemade. And until next time, continue to be great.